Hello, everyone. I'm Rick Kirkham of in-home tutoring Honolulu.com. As far as I know, I'm the only tutor here on Oahu with ADHD, specializing in students with ADHD. But today I want to talk about a lesson that I gave when I was teaching history for a teacher friend of mine who had uh, babies for the first time ever in his marriage, and they turned out to be twins, which is a story in and of itself. So, Matt, this one's for you. But anyway, I was teaching history, and when I teach history, I don't expect my students to memorize a bunch of dates and places from things long ago. What I want when my students learn history is to understand the relationship of what happened way back then and how it relates to where they are right now. Okay. And one of the ways to do that is to get the students to feel the same thing that people may have felt during some historical event. Okay, let me give you an example. In fact, this is your lesson for today. Feel free to use it. You live in a country where almost everyone worships apples. Okay, now, fellow Christians, don't hang up and don't go away. This is a lesson because I knew I could not use a real religion. Okay, otherwise, some parent would be calling me if I did that. Hey, you're talking about blah, blah, blah. So you live in an area where almost everyone worships apples. They have apples around their necks and they walk around and, you know, worship the apples, and you worship oranges. How does that make you feel? Okay. Now, this was during the Blackboard era when we were doing distance learning because of the pandemic. Okay, pandemic. And so my students were using Blackboard, and they could put chat. They could chat, and they put in their messages, and some of them used their cameras, and some of them said, "Oh, I wouldn't care." I said, "But because everyone else worships apples, sometimes you're afraid to get out. You're afraid for your families. People might even be violent towards you." Okay. And other people say, "Well, I'd fight back." And then another student said, "I think we just move." And I said, "That's exactly what the pilgrims did. So everything that you're feeling right now is how the pilgrims felt before they moved due to religious persecution." Okay. And you can almost see the right through the screen. And it's this short because I've got another lesson that I'm going to tell you later on about purple people that moved into your neighborhood. Purple people. But stay tuned for that one. In the meantime, that's the end of this lesson. Aloha. God bless you. No, don't God bless apples. God bless you.